Paloma here, and welcome to the Bates House. Today I am coming at you with a somewhat small thrift store haul. There's a few items, but there's a few big items as well. I have been posting whatever kind of videos lately. I've done Dollar Tree hauls, Dollar Tree hauls and a freeze dryer vlog, and now we are here with a thrift store haul. So if you are new to the channel, welcome. That's how it kind of flows around here. Everything's random because I am interested in a lot of things. I don't know if I have a problem or whatever the case may be, but one of my big passions is vintage and maximalism. So I love finding all of the cool old treasures and using them in my house or reselling them in my eBay store. And that's what we're gonna look at today. Just a few items that I found while out thrifting with Abby. She has a grown-up job now, so now she's really busy. We haven't been able to go every Friday. Not a huge haul is what I'm saying, because I haven't been going as often. The first item that I got was a Goodwill find. It is just this vintage amber glass candle votive. I'm pretty sure there was a candle in there, but I thought it would be great for one of those wax melter lamps. I just got one recently, showed it on Instagram. It's absolutely adorable, and it kind of looks like the vintage votive candle glass pieces, and it's just big and it hangs down like this. It looks like a fancier version of this and bigger. But anyway, this was 99 cents and it's an amber glass votive. You can't go wrong with that. And I thought I could throw wax pieces in here and just put it on the wax melter. And for $1, it's vintage glass. I mean, that's awesome. And then it's like in this basket weave pattern, super cute. I love it. So I got that. I got this little box of notes from the little church shop. I didn't know there was notes in here because all I saw were these pieces of doily. So there was this one on top. I don't know what it is or what it's supposed to be, but I got it because you can use the pieces for whatever you want. And then it just had a bunch of loose handmade doily bits, and there's like a lot in here. You can use this for crafting. I could put this on a on a tassel, like make a tassel out of it, use this as the top, and then put a bead here or something, and that could be the top of the tassel, whatever. I could just put it into a little tuck spot on a page. They are so beautiful, and there was a lot in here, and I believe I paid $1, so that was awesome. And then not only did they have those that I showed you, there's like a lot of these in here, but they also have these little tiny ones, which are so cute. Like, they're so tiny, they're sticking together. Like, look at that. That is adorable. So I did pick this box up for $1, but they had this sympathy cards in here. It says the family of blank acknowledges, bless you. The family of blank acknowledges with grateful appreciation your kind expression of sympathy. And it has like really old envelopes in there. And I am a junk journaler. I do love vintage paper crafts, so I kept that. She's like, oh, you probably don't want these. I was like, no, I'll take them. I didn't know they were in there, but I'll take them. So $1, not bad at all. Found this guy. I actually want to put him in my eBay room because I have a sailor in my eBay room, and I feel like he kind of fits the vibe. He is a railway conductor, and it is this ceramic head on a wood plaque, and it was $4. I think it's ceramic. Is it ceramic? No, I think it's like a hollow plasticky, like that faux wood kind of look. Anyway, he's super cool and so dusty. I'm gonna clean him up really well, oil up his plaque, and then I'm going to add him to the eBay room. And he was $4 from Goodwill, but he is super cool. And like I said, I have a painting in my eBay room with a sailor smoking a pipe. So I thought he would fit really well into one of like the little small wall spots in there. Next, I found this King Edward. It says 1963 on the front, cigar box. And I got it for my craft room because I love boxes for my craft room for vintage style storage. If you don't know, if you're new here, welcome. I did convert my all white clear plastic container craft room that I absolutely loved. I loved it. And it could be like that when it was in its own room, but now my craft room is out in the house and it's in an open space and it has to vibe with the rest of the house. So it's all vintage. It's all been converted to vintage style with baskets and storage and boxes and stuff like that. So anyway, thought this guy was really cool. Got him for my craft supplies. So neat. And this was $1 as well. When Abby and I go to Goodwill, there's this other chick that's in there and she shops around, you know, has her day. And we kind of look for similar things. But when she found a few things one day, she was like, do you want it before I put it back? I was like, yes, ma'am. So she gave me these. She's like, I was like, well, I kind of have like 200 brass candle holders. Do I really need them? Okay, try this again. I decided I can go ahead and replace some of the more lightweight, not so functional candlestick holders for these heavy duty candle holders that can pretty much hold their own in any situation. This one was $1.99, this one was $2.99. Definitely a great little change out. And I was glad she gave them to me because she's like, I'm about to put these back. Do you want them? Because when she walked in, I saw some amber glasses and she's like, oh, I just put those back. They were like $8 a piece. That's why I put them back. I was like, ooh, no. I think they were $12 a piece. Amber glass candlestick holders. I was like, I'm not paying $12 a piece to the Goodwill. I'm just not. So yeah, we both left them there. Anyway, she gave me these and I was pretty happy about that. There's another item in here that she put back. She was like, I thought about it, but I put it back too. And I was like, well, I'm glad you did because I want it. We have these two blue frosted glasses. They were $2.99 and I am not a blue girl, okay? But we've been dealing with this dilemma for a hot minute because I'm not a blue girl and I've been finding blue stuff and it's making its way into my house. So at least I'm going to embrace it enough to create a Father's Day spread in my cabinet here. This is my decor hutch once the time comes. I have plenty of blue dishes and I'm actually gonna pair it with some of the items that I found right here, which are pretty cool too. So these were $3 a piece. I picked them up to put them in the Father's Day cabinet. I thought they were nice. Next, I found this. This is adorable. It is this glass dish with this pewter lid. And it's pretty big. I'm just gonna use it to store stuff, simply put. So it was $3.99, just a huge lightweight glass dish that absolutely needs to be cleaned. It does have like an inside crack, but it's fine. It'll still hold itself together as long as it's not banged around. And then it has this pewter situation and it says something USA on it. I can't read what that says. It's punched with something. You can see the different symbols in there. If you know what it means, please do share in the comments. But it goes on top of the glass like this, and I love it. I actually have a small one of these that I use to throw my bobby pins in my glass cabinet or glass front cabinet in the bathroom. And this could be for something useful. I like the floral print on it too. It's roses. Roses and leaves and prettiness. It's perfectly imperfect. All right, these are what I wanted to pair with the Father's Day dishes, the blue dishes in the cabinet. I was like, these are so cool. They are vintage Taiwan plates, and the smaller plates were 99 cents. 99 cents, and I do believe these are the butter dishes. If I'm not mistaken, that's what one of my friends here on the channel said. It's like a saucer, but without the indentation, butter plates, or bread and butter plates. These are 99 cents a piece, and it was a set of 5. I thought that was pretty freaking cool. You can use these for little backgrounds, make it look so adorable. You can pair these with some blue actual cups and make like a little vibe. You could turn one of the dishes into a candle and set it on here. So pretty. So I did pick up all 5 of those. And then I found these. This is the metal plate. These were $2.99. So gorgeous. Imagine this under an actual blue transferware dish for Father's Day. Oh my gosh, adorable. Now I believe these are aluminum, like cast aluminum. They're super lightweight. You can't eat off of this. I'm pretty sure it's like too acidic to eat off of it, unless it's like a dry food that's on a fabric or something. You could use it for serving in display, but like putting a hot steak on there, I don't think that's a good idea. But imagine a gorgeous blue transferware dish on there. Beautiful. I did pick up all 5 of those as well at $3 a plate. Those are gonna look fantastic in my cabinet. Now in my workshop, I have been battling with life. Like, do I want it to be just a workshop? Do I want it to store all of my vintage treasures and goodies that I don't use on an everyday basis, but I like cycle out? Do I want to rent out tablescapes for different occasions, just locally? Because I don't do people, but I know people like to have parties and like have nice presentations and themes and whatnots. And I have a blue theme, I have a pink theme, I have a blue floral theme, I have a blue winter theme, I have collections, okay? I have antique rose themes, like white with roses, and then I have cream with roses, and I have doilies and all kinds of things that I like to display and do layouts with. So could I just like rent tablescapes out? I think that would be beautiful, and then I could go and set them up and make them all cute and fancy, locally of course. So anyway, I'm just debating in life. Do I want it to be a grocery store? Do I want it to be like a little mini farmer's market on the weekend? Like, what do I want it to be? I have so many dreams in my brain, and we're just working towards having all the things, basically. I'm getting some storage and stuff for the workshop so I can actually have these things displayed out so that I can see them and like love them and ultimately do more with them. Long story short. So this is the thing that she put back, and I was like in love. I saw it from across the store. Actually, I was by the fitting rooms because Abby was trying on some clothes, and then I saw this and she was like, I put that back too. And I was like, well, good. I'm glad you did, because I love the antique-y, feminine vibe things. So this is a gorgeous jewelry box. Check that out. That is beautiful. And it was only $6. What? Okay, so how can I do this without dropping the drawers? So this is the top with this beautiful little floral design. I love this like patinaed gold vibe that it's got going on. And then it has cute little hardware on the front, on the drawers. Check that out. And then the inside velvet is red. Excuse me. So pretty, but like a rose red, not a plummy red, not a fire brick red, but like a rose red. Very pretty. And all 3 have their little hardware. And then there is a keyhole here that looks like it actually works, but it didn't come with a key. I have several keys that from like different things. I'll try one, see if it works, but it's kind of not necessary. Anyway, this is the lid. It goes all the way back, and it has a mirror with little rose hardware to hold it in place right there. I don't know if you can see it. Let me see if I can get closer. Those are little roses on the corners. You can see my ceiling. Look, it's you guys. It's thrift haul inception. How many of us are in there? That'd be so cool. Let's get closer. Oh my gosh, it goes on forever. All right. And then here's a red jewelry tray. This is part of the price tag to remember the price. $5.99, crazy. And then you could take this red tray out, and it is inset into a nice deep, like it's in there. Nice deep actual box. And I love the little feet on it. So pretty. And it's a great size. It's huge. It's not no little nothing. Like it's beautiful. It's a great size. It's definitely a nice little organization piece. So yeah, I did pick that up for $6. Beautiful tray. Just matches the whole thing. She's cute. So I was excited about that for $6. Yes. And I do have I have bracelet cuffs. I have my vintage jewelry that I have found. This is a real 14 karat gold cameo, which was pretty freaking exciting because I actually found it in the thrift store. I guess they couldn't tell if it was real or not, so that was awesome. The last and final item is actually pretty large. And if you guys don't know, I have a weird thing for tiered trays. Mostly because I love the hardware on a great tiered tray. I make tiered trays with vintage plates, but the hardware of the now sucks. And I keep trying to find like good quality hardware, and every time I order something different, it's the same shite. It's so horrible. It's weak. I mean, it's cute, but you can't go big, right? Like this. Excuse me. Look at this beautiful silver plate. This is the International Silver Company silver plated tiered tray, friends. 4 dishes, sturdy hardware. You could put anything on here and carry it by the handle and it's not budging, but it is gorgeous. You want to know how much I paid for this? What does that say? $4. I paid $4 for this, and I have no regrets. None whatsoever. $4 freaking dollars. Are you kidding me? It came disassembled, so all the plates and stuff were just nested together, and they were taped to a box that I was kind of chancing. I was like, I mean, there's only so much hardware, so like I looked in the box, it looked like it had the right amount of pieces. I was like, if anything, if I'm short a section, then I can just leave out a dish. But it was all here for $4. I have one that's already patinaed, and it's literally almost identical, except it has these little beads on the top of here. They're like, I don't know, they're metal beads that are a part of the handle, so it's not like little individual beads. Anyway, I have one, and it's patinaed black that I actually use, and I love it. I love them. For $4, there's no way you spend $4 just stepping out of the house thinking about going to the store. And I can serve my friends and family on a magical tiered tray for any freaking occasion that they want to come up with, and make them feel special and make them feel like they are being served in elegance and somebody cares that their cookies touch silver plate. That's beautiful for $4. A dream, so gorgeous. Okay, so that is it for my thrift store haul. Nothing crazy. Now, of course, we have to choose a word of the day. We just had Mother's Day. Let's use the word Father's Day, since Father's Day is the next event coming up as far as my decor hutch goes. Let's use the word Father's Day in the comments and let me know that you made it this far. We all know that we all made it this far. Like this video if you did enjoy. Comment down below and make sure you work in the word Father's Day if you made it this far. If you enjoyed this video and you feel like you know somebody else that might enjoy it as well, seeing the cool vintage treasures that we can get on a budget, then go ahead and share this video with them. Also, if you are new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button on your way out to be notified of new videos whenever I post. Now, I know about 70% of you are not subscribed, but you watch some of the content, especially thrift hauls. So just do it. It's how we make our community grow. I have been just fluctuating right at the 10 mark, like we keep going above, and then we go below, and then we go above, and then we go below, and then we get close to it and we go below. So we're trying to hold it at the 10 mark. That way we can do a vintage giveaway, and I can share some cool vintage treasures with you guys that I've hauled or maybe haven't hauled or just had in my home and ready to pass on, whatever. But of course, they're going to be quality items. I want to do a giveaway. We have to get to 110,000. So subscribe before you go. You can follow me on my social medias on Instagram. That's all I got. At the Bates House, #BatesHouse, pretty much anything. But for now, guys, that is it for this one, and I will see you in the next one.